Hello everybody, you may be wondering, what in the world am I teaching you about today? And you also may be wondering, what type of tea am I going to drink? I'm going to answer both of those. This, Raspberry Passion Perfect Energy, does contain caffeine, all my tea does. Second one, we're learning about Lichtenstein. Also, if you're under the age of 6, then don't be watching my content. That's all I ask. Don't be watching my content. But, without that, early hominids lived roughly, in modern-day Liechtenstein since the Neolithic era. That is the New Stone Age for all you guys who didn't go to middle school or forgot middle school. And they lived there for a long time. They lived there for such a long time that you can go there, find hundreds of skeletons, find hundreds of fossils. I mean, I'm gonna put an image right here. In 15 BC, roughly, the Romans came in, been barbaric, killed the people that were living there, and took control of modern-day Liechtenstein. Now, yes, they're barbarians. What else were they gonna do? But to really think about that, it's been controlled for like thousands of years. So old. You can find hundreds of fossils. You might say you can find hundreds of fossils everywhere. Liechtenstein, you can find thousands of hundreds. It's really impressive. And yeah, the Romans took control, and in 476 AD, once the Romans had fell, once the Byzantiums got taken over by the Ottomans, the Franks controlled Liechtenstein. It's not that hard to understand. Roman Empire, fall. Byzantium Empire, fall. Then the Franks controlled. Pretty simple. Yeah, and they controlled that for like a long time, roughly like 100 years. But then Napoleon came. It only controlled for 3 years later. This is part 2. Napoleon came. It only controlled for 3 years. He was not good at that. I mean, yes, he was like one of the best leaders at the time. But he did not control Liechtenstein that good. So, yeah. Plus, he's not a good guy. And now, then the German Confederation controlled. Or the Weimar Republic, the prequel. Probably guess what they did. They controlled since 1815 to 1866. That is a 51 time span of controlling Liechtenstein. So here's an image of Liechtenstein. I forgot to show that. And controlled that for 51 years. So freaking long that today there's more Germans in Liechtenstein than there's Austrians or Swiss. It's impressive to see that. But then again, it's pretty small. Look at this on a map. Very small. Now, part 3. Where it gets interesting. World War I and World War II. I ain't talking about those because that's my next video. Well, World War I's my next video, but yeah. And they stayed neutral because guess what? When you're this tiny, you don't really want to be taken over by the USSR or the no Germans. Please don't demonetize me or whatever it's called. YouTube, I'm following your laws. And then after the World War II, the Industrial Revolution, baby. 1945, led by Francis Joseph II. Don't know where his family tree led. I ain't making a video on that. Maybe I am. I don't know. And then, years later, in 1990, finally, UN membership. The UN is the United Nations. Very small, but, well, very small. It's the entire world. But, not really does much other than says, stop doing that, and if they don't, then they don't. But yeah, sorry this was a small one. Sorry it was only 6 minutes and not 8 or 7. But you know, have a wonderful day, and always drink your tea. I need a motto. Have a wonderful day.